And another PGA Tour 2K21 course. This one is Sharp Park by scottish67. I'm actually going to pull the forum thread over for this one because this is a bit on the unique side. So he's taken the LIDAR data and he's recreating a course that was built in 1932 by Alister MacKenzie. Who's a spectacularly well-known designer. And the part of the reason why he's doing it is that 10 years after it was built, a couple holes got washed away because of storms, and then it got redesigned, so a bunch of other holes got changed too. So what he was trying to do is create the course the way it originally was when it was first built in 1932, which is a really, really cool idea for a project. I think that's a really neat thing that he's doing here. I'm going to play the white tees, and we're going to be hitting 3-wood, so we're going to try as much as possible to replicate what the course would have been like by not having a 300-yard driver in our hand. So, you know, 245, 248, whatever, that back then would have been a hell of a poke with a driver. So I think that's going to be cool too. So we're going to give this a whirl and see what it's like. Scottish is a fantastic designer. He was the 2021 rookie contest champion. He's been in Dream Team. He's been in World Cup. He did Linda Del Mar. What was that one on the coast he made? I always forget the name of it, but it was the alternate to, was it National Treasure last year maybe? Somebody in chat will tell me. That's a bit weird. So one of the things he does in his forum post as well is he has he has kind of an aerial shot of the course, and then he has a photo from way back when, kind of that same angle. So you get a good look at how similar it is. So very, very cool thing you can do in this game where you can get real actual land data called LIDAR, and then use it to create, you know, the environment you want. So this is a Muni? Oh, I didn't read it that closely. Just gonna hit. I just hit 3-wood. Axle, that'll work. It's still gonna play short because it's, you know, it was designed for a time when we didn't hit the ball very far. And it's not gonna be a massively difficult course because, again, it wasn't designed to be. Greens are 145. Yeah, that makes sense. Having the greens be slower makes a lot of sense because, again, back then, you wouldn't have had fast greens. They didn't have the technology to make them fast. It's just a very clean looking course so far. Oh no. Now, I don't like putting on these speed greens, but that's a me problem. That I think it makes all the sense in the world to have it at these speeds. I think that totally makes sense. Yeah, they were slow as hell. Okay. So, drivable 4. With this kind of marshy area over here. Cool. And I'm going to say this again, and we've said it before, but we're going to say it again. I wish there was an option to have old style clubs like hickory, persimmon, stuff like that. So that then you could play a course that's, you know, shorter, but yeah, get the mashy out. But then you could design a course from back in the day and have it play the way it was meant to be played without restricting yourself to a certain, you know, not hitting driver. Beaches and bounds, love that. It's just very clean. So 440 back then would have been a long par 4. And it's going to play like one. The irons are still going to go too far, but we'll figure it out. What's Victor up to? Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, Victor has a contest where everybody gets the same plot. His adventure course contest is ending next week. And then Landscape Legend, is that ending end of June? But only PC because you can't share the file on consoles. I just really like what he's doing. Again, love the idea. Much like when Heisenberg did that Shakopee Creek, I think it was called. Just love the idea of it. And I'm glad people are doing this kind of stuff now as the game's getting towards the end of its cycle. It's giving people more of an reason to design. Nice putt. Oh, and it went in. It's on his Discord, Panda. But it's giving people more of a like. It's just it's giving people reasons to design and then giving people to want to play with what they've designed. Very, very cool. Okay, we'll go over here. I mean my line went like this. So it was it was I thought it was an awful putt and it ended up going in. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, that's right. He does have the website too. Is my voice lagging behind my camera? Not on. It's not here. It isn't. But maybe. I don't know. Didn't break. No, they didn't, Axel, because spin was not something you had a huge amount of. So it's lagging for some people, not for others. Oh, awesome. Well, that'll be easy to fix then. Just, I mean, it's simple, but in the best way possible. Oh, that's a harsh bounce. Yeah, just there's subtlety to it. And the thing is that not being a big architecture guy, I'm not even fully appreciating what he's doing here. Okay, Steve, you have a good one, man. Be racing tonight. I doubt I'll be streaming golf tomorrow, though. It's also so cool that we can bring back courses like this, the way that Lido got brought back as well. And then they're building Lido again, which is really cool. Oh no, I didn't play that right at all. Just a very cool, straightforward Muni course on the coast. You going to Paris tomorrow, Alec? Huh. What's in vacation or business or? Are you taking the channel? kind of ball have they been using back then too? Oh, you're there going to the final. Oh wow. Oh, you are a Liverpool fan, aren't you? Don't worry, we'll be winning that next year. Well, in 2 years, I guess. We have to get in next year and then we'll win it. So it would have been something like, I mean, the ball then wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have looked too different to what it is now, but it would have been a lot different. I don't think it would have been, I don't think they would have been at Bellotta yet. No ticket? That's okay. So this is what we call a 3-shot par 5. Into the wind, at least. All right, I can't splash this on this course. Oopsie. Yeah, I'm not sure what the ball would have been in the 30s. I have no idea. Huh. A teamy golf ball? No, never heard of that. Yeah, this is the better angle. It's just, you gotta partial it. Well, I mean, I didn't need to partial it quite that much. Gee, if I'm gonna do that, just hit 3-iron. Hey Wes, what's going on? I think the worst ball I ever played for being like was just it was Rexstar. You want to talk about a marshmallow? It was made by Bridgestone. Yeah, maybe Axel. I'm not positive on that. But yeah, the old Rexstar Bellotta was just it was a marshmallow. It was so soft. It felt like you were hitting nothing. Those are bad. Yep. This is just such a cool course to just play. Like it's fun to just play it. Oh. Well, that didn't quite work how didn't quite work out how I wanted. Neither did that. Damn it. 60s? Okay. Oh, I remember buying Pinnacles. Interesting. So there's kind of like 2 split fairways where the middle is shared by both. But I don't know if you actually want to go over to the right-hand side. Yeah, the old rock flights. .460-yard par 5. You know, we've gone back in time now. Never did play noodles. Didn't spin enough. Calm down. Made an eagle on a 460-yard par 5. We'll be okay. Somewhere around here I have a Max Fly HT Balata. That's what I used to play when I was playing competitively as a junior. Wow, and I'm glad I played the whites with 3-wood, because I think the blues with driver would still, because you can hit the driver so much farther. I think it would ruin it. Are they really? Wilson Staff? Oh yeah, they were right. I remember when they started bringing out the titanium balls. I never did understand why anybody would want a titanium ball. Like, I didn't understand what the idea behind that was. Oh, I yanked the crap out of that. I'm curious how much, I mean, he kind of mentioned it in the thread, but I'm curious how much he had to do to get this to be sculpted right. Because it looks really friggin' natural. Which is good. So these courses from back then, they didn't have the land moving equipment that we have now. Which I think is a good thing, frankly. I think that's part of why these older courses sometimes are better, because they're natural. You couldn't move everything all over the place. Yeah. Something like that. I mean, it is a bit, even hitting 3-wood off the tee, there is some bit of pitch and putt element to it, but you can't completely replicate. Oh, you can't completely replicate how far the ball went back then. So we have the 3-wood, which is probably, our 3-wood is probably a really good driver back then, but then the irons still, they go too far. Even if you use the shortest ones, they still go too far. And the ball's too good, and I mean, it's just can't quite make it. Now, that is a false front for me. It's not beat red. It'll ease its way off the front, but it's not this massive, like, you're completely dead false front. Oh, I remember the old English balls. My dad had a bunch. Apollo, I think they were. Apollo golf balls? But yeah, they were smaller. It was weird. It was in my lifetime that they unified the ball too. Like the size. Oh crap, the size. Uh-oh. We just made this a 3-shotter. But also, yeah, clubs were smaller. Everything was smaller. Oh, this is gonna go badly, but we'll try it. This is just such a cool idea, and it's been executed so well. Love the fact that there's guys out there that are as interested in this as they are. I'm not gonna goof around going down the wrong fairway. because then they create stuff like this, which is just such a fun thing to go out and play. Trying to think if this would work for Is It though. Depending on what mode, maybe. Yeah, that was very cool. Great job, Scottish. Love the idea. Love the execution of it. Just a very fun, casual round to go out and play. Which I think is what the course is supposed to be. It's not meant to be a championship. It's not meant to be a championship course, right? It's meant to be a members course. It plays just like one. Really cool. Thanks for watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube and you've liked what you've seen, please hit like and subscribe. Get YouTube algorithm doing its thing. Help people see more of these great courses that these fantastic designers are creating. I'll be back with another playthrough in the near future, but for now I'm going to say cheers.